We're in nature.
We're in nature.
I feel like we're gonna say that in a lot of our videos.
Mm-hmm.
We found this beautiful spot. We've been finding the most gorgeous spots today at one of our favorite places, the Econ.
Yeah.
And they've actually inspired me for this like series about fairies that I want to write.
It's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm like really excited. I want to show you guys this beautiful spot.
We're out of water.
Yeah, and we're out of water, but look at this. There's a tiny little trickle of a waterfall right down there, and the light is dancing on the surface. You see that?
We couldn't stay down there because there were too many bugs, but...
And there's bugs down there, and there wasn't anywhere to sit.
Oh, it was fire right down there.
Look at that.
We're sitting on a tree vampire.
Yeah, it's magical.
It's very whimsical.
Yeah. We were talking a little bit about paganism and about the changing of the seasons, the Holly King versus the Oak King, and how the Oak King is in reign right now, but the Holly King will overtake him on the summer solstice, which is coming up very soon. It's an interesting thing to learn about, because a lot of paganism is based on these kinds of balances in the universe. Dichotomies, dualities, things like that. Things that are both and opposites, doubles. Very powerful.
Yeah.
So the way the year is set up is that part of it gets hotter and hotter and hotter, and in a way that describes the Oak King's temperament, that it keeps getting worse and worse. It's like at first it's beautiful because life is coming back, but then it's unbearably hot.
Yeah. It's really hot right now.
And it shows you that one is not better than the other, because when the Holly King takes over, you know that the plants and everything are gonna kind of fall away and die, but it's so that they can come back.
They come back stronger.
Yeah, so it's like a time of peace and rest. It's a time to hibernate, to go inside, go inward, and do that deep work. Lots of work with the moon.
The moon.
Yeah.
We were talking about moon fairy.
In the cold nights. It's very cool. But that's kind of what plays in my mind, and it's what makes me feel connected to my spirituality.
Your inner self.
My pagan beliefs.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking about. And earlier we were sitting by the river and I was meditating.
Oh, and I was eating my sandwich.
Yeah, Jared was eating their sandwich.
My sandwich.
And I felt like I was a tree and I was a part of the natural world around me.
I was feeding ants.
Yeah, Jared was feeding ants. We were in completely different zones.
Yeah.
But
I gave him like a little piece of bread and put him down. And they were all in between my lap.
Yeah,
I was like, hi.
They were role playing as an ant.
Literally, they would come and just bite it and leave.
This is me, and these are my friends.
No.
Oh, hey buddies, come on, let's go eat this
No,
bread.
literally, they were all like I put it down, and one of them came up to it, and he got all excited, and he spun around,
guys.
and he spun around and went back to the hole.
It's like a dog going like,
yeah, no,
yes,
it was funny
yes,
because he
yes,
sniffed it, and he got on top of it, and he got off it, and it did like a dancey dance, and ran back to the hole, and like a bunch more ants came out, and they went to it.
Different forms of existence,
yeah,
of
and then there was another ant like way over here. He had like a big piece of cheese that I dropped. He was pulling it all by himself.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I was doing that while she was meditating.
I was meditating, and I felt like I was really connecting to the landscape and to the life of Earth. Like I was growing roots into the space.
Yeah, but
and
check
it felt so beautiful, And I thought, if trees could talk, what kind of poetry would they write? We're sitting here.
And then we saw
what have they seen?
Alligator.
And then we saw an alligator on the other side of the river, which was really crazy.
Yeah.
And then it started to angle out into the center of the river, and I was like, hey, is it turning around? And then
it literally went underwater.
We got up, and then it went underwater, and I was like, oh, it's coming to us.
Yeah, I said, put your sandwich away, we're leaving.
Put your sandwich away.
I ate before this. She was meditating.
Yeah, I had a bite, but it's okay. I wasn't that hungry. More so, we should have brought another water. I have a crossbody water carrier that I'm gonna bring next time.
She needs to get one of these.
I also need to get one of those, and I would also like to get a ferry belt and have a little loop where I can put a water bottle.
Yeah, that'd be cute. Yeah, a little crochet one.
No, like a fairy belt, like the ones with the leaf pockets.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute.
The snaps and zippers. You know,
I was
we
gonna-
can get it a little
I'll get
industrial.
I'll get a leaf hat.
Oh, I want to get a leaf hat. Technically, what I can do is I can edit this hat and make it leafy.
Yeah, some
I
leaves
can
on it.
add leaves to it.
Life update with Jared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing alright. I'm nervous.
Oh, you're good.
My life is just
Well,
crazy.
talk to me.
My life is just crazy right now. A little bit. With my job and everything being so pooty and nasty.
Yeah.
So pooty and nasty.
So pooty and nasty.
It is pooty and nasty.
Putting that on a shirt. You're welcome.
You're so pooty and nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's gonna be a fairy going like this.
pooty and nasty. But life is going okay. I've just been very self-conscious lately and kind of out of it and very in my head a lot lately. So hopefully this helps some and it is helping me a lot.
I think time in nature can be very powerful and meditative, and it can really help you with your perspective.
Yeah.
You know, you start to see, like, analyze your life a little bit more. You're connecting to the earth and slowing down, and that's like a big thing that doesn't happen in societies. Like, you can't slow down.
Yeah.
So when you're in nature, you finally have that peace in your mind to say, hey, I have a moment to actually think about this, right? I think that's how a lot of people make big life changes, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
But it does really help with perspective, and I can change gears if I need to, you know?
Yeah, like it helps like stopping and looking at things from a bigger picture instead of going so fast through life. I just hate how we have to work so much in life to have such little time for ourselves.
Well, we know that society is crumbling.
Well, yeah, it's like,
you know, the economy is terrible.
I mean, I know my job isn't even that compared to other people's jobs. Like, I'm outside from 7:30 to 4 in the nursery just planting plants and doing physical labor. Then I come home and I'm exhausted. Like, I don't want to do anything. I have no energy to do stuff. And the weekends are just as hard because I have no energy because I did so much at work. And so it's like I am ruining my outside life with this job. And I'm giving her all this job that's not really giving me anything back. That got real.
That's okay. It's good to get real.
Yeah.
I mean, I graduated from college and I have no idea what I'm doing now, and my dad keeps asking me questions about it. Like, well, you said that you were going to look for an internship, and you said that you want to do something with your degree, and, you know, you said that art was just going to be a hobby. But, like, you know, my real dream is to be a published author and like a famous artist or a well-off artist, you know.
Well-known artist.
Well-known and doing well enough
You're
to
famous
make
to me.
money, right? So it's like, and then I have all these other little passions, like with YouTube, with selling stuff, with having a shop, with cooking, with boba tea and stuff like that, with planting gardens, with like feng shui, with yoga, all these different things that I feel so connected to and feel like it's my life and it's a part of me and what I'd want to do with it. Unfortunately, it's not like a realistic pay the bills kind of like passion, and it sucks, you know. That's what I'm going through, is that it's really hard for me to translate what I'm passionate about into something that can, you know, support me. And that's what's really hard, because it can be really tough to be your own cheerleader and like back up your work and feel like you can get through the disheartening moments of rejection, because there's a lot of rejection as a writer and an artist. Being a writer and an artist, any creative, your feelings are the most important part of what you do, most important part of your craft. You have to be vulnerable and open in order to be an artist and a writer. But the world threatens you to grow a thicker skin. But that thick skin can make you feel nothing and make you disconnect from your work, you know? And that's what's very hard. It numbs you. And that means your art and writing don't come out, or they don't come out authentically. That's kind of what I struggle with all the time. But it's only gotten worse the closer I got to graduating. And now that I've graduated, it's like, I don't know, I don't have any more excuses on the outside for people who might keep asking me what I'm doing.
Yeah,
like
I do think.
family and strangers that are too nosy.
Like, what are you doing after you graduated? Don't you need a job? Like, don't you do
Because
this?
the first thing everyone asks when you graduate is, oh, what are you doing now? Like, what do you want to get a job in? And, you know, what do you want to do with your degree?
And
it's like,
it's messed up how society is like.
I understand, like, that is the question that they ask, because when you go to school, you're supposed to do it so that you can get a job. But that's not so easy as a creative, especially the kind that I am.
You're taught from a young age that when you grow up, you're going to have to work. Like, it's embedded in you that you have to contribute back to society.
My dream is that my writing can become popular, so popular and like loved that I can survive off of it. You know, whatever I write, my novels, my essays, my essay collections, my poetry collections, you know, stuff like that. That's what I want to do. Even story collections, you know? It just takes so much time and effort, and at the same time I have to be able to support myself doing something else. I don't know. I'm thinking that potentially having a part-time job and living with several people will work if all of us are working and paying a portion of the space, you know?
Well, yeah.
And then I can do that on the side. As long as I can work a part-time job and not a full-time, then I can get it done.
I mean, ideally, our plan is to, once I get enough money, move out, and she moves out, and then we find a place.
Because I don't see myself working like a full-time job.
I'll work a full-time job for us.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate you for that, because I have, you know, like I've said, I have split passions and things that need a lot of time to come to fruition, like this writing. So I need that other time for my other things. But, you know, we can still vend, and that means that I'll make money the other way, too.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. Now you guys know kind of what I've been thinking about, what I've been going through. Some of it's up, some of it's down, but really I'm just kind of in a state of limbo, kind of an in-between. I'm looking at a lot of different paths in front of me and just trying to find like my footing, I guess. So yeah, did you feel that nice breeze coming real fast?
Felt so good.
Well, we're getting ready to head out, right?
Yeah, we are.
Because we ran out of water and I'm starting to get that scratchy throat.
I'm very parched and I need to go grocery shopping.
Yeah, Jared's not staying here all day. They have to go home because it's Sunday. They work tomorrow. But hopefully in the near future, a new job for Jared.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll see you around. Bye. Thanks for coming to our sacred grove.
Thanks for coming.
Every word I used to sing, every melody I played, all the memories we made, did they ever even cross your mind? After all this time, was I the only one waiting?
Yeah?
Love you. Love you.
Far away for a good image. Go! Go, go! Hi.
What do we have here?
Don't get too close, okay? We're already scaring it. Hey, friend. How are you? Here, don't go behind it. That's scary. Oh. He hissed at you. He hissed at you. Be careful. I know, it's so cute. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh.
Every word I used to sing, every melody I played, all the memories we made.